said that she don't believe that.
Welcome to the Holy Shhh Podcast Smackdown post show. It's your boy AB from DET.
It's your boy Ron T, the Icon.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
Smackdown is in the...
Yeah, definitely.
But let's get it started. Rey Mysterio opens up SmackDown in his hometown of San Diego, also the hometown of our homeboy Soto 619. But that was until he was there. He was in the building. Shout out Soto live there. But that was until Kevin Owens. He comes down with, as Ron T would say, his shenanigans, and it all basically leads to set up with Nick Aldis making it official for him versus Rey Mysterio later in the evening. Ron T, your thoughts on how SmackDown started off?
I still get a kick out of Kevin Owens with that winged belt like it's actually his title. But Rey Mysterio should have said, he should have been like slick and just like reworded it. You know what? If I win the Royal Rumble and you're still the champion when it comes Royal Rumble after your match with Cody, I'll definitely challenge you. He should have said something like that, but he put his foot in his mouth knowing that KO is kind of crazy right now.
Is he really crazy though?
A little bit.
Is he?
Eccentric, definitely. Crazy. I don't know. I'm still up in the air about that one.
Your thoughts on the intro, Chuck?
I had mixed feelings because I love every time we get to see Rey Mysterio. I don't really like the fact that they had two hometown people take an L, even though story-wise it made sense. I wish he would have just announced Royal Rumble. Kevin came out, and he would have been like, you know what, I'm not getting involved. This kind of left out and had Cody come out or something. It's just, I mean, I did enjoy their match, but it was like, and I can't believe they've both been in the company this long. There's never been a match between the two, but knowing what we know later on, two people from the hometown losing just seemed really effed up to me.
Yeah, I gotta ask Soto how he felt about that one, man. You went to see the home team hit a home run and it didn't happen. Oh well. Next up, Naomi and Bianca Belair defeat Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. Nia Jax, this seems to be one of the fastest falls from grace I've seen in a while. There's been no retribution on Tiffy. She just falling down the ladder of obscurity. Chuck, am I over exaggerating this?
No.
Not at all.
And the funny part to me was there's a posting where they say Naomi still doesn't know what happened to Jade Cargill. And Jade posted, really, you don't? And then Bianca brought that up earlier. It was like, Nick Aldis you talked to Nick. Did you find out anything that happened to Jade? He was like, no, but we need to focus on tonight. and wrap your hair up because I'm not trying to get hit again.
Facts. That did happen. Ron T, your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm the jury. What did it say? The jury is still open. I don't know what's really going on. I can make plenty of speculations.
That's what we're here to do, Ron. Speculate.
I'm saying we can make plenty of speculations, but I don't know. I would be surprised if it was Naomi, and not surprised at the same time. If that makes sense, it would just. I don't know. This is intriguing. I'm just intrigued. I'm watching. I got my popcorn.
We shall see. But next up, we get the match titled Him versus Jim. And it ends in a DQ as Jacob and Tama Tonga come through and wreck shop on Jimmy. Mello is laughing, rooting him on. And that's until Jacob wakes up and lays him out too and lets you know that you are not him. Minx probably loved that. But Ron T, your thoughts on that? Before we get to the next part of the segment, which is the second part of this segment, but let's just talk about the match itself.
I feel like if Shawn Michaels did have a hand in a match, this was definitely it because Carmelo looked like old Carmelo in his match against Jimmy. This was a great match for Carmelo. A great match for Jimmy as well. And they were cooking before the DQ.
Hey, Jody. Hey, Shay. What up, everybody? Abe, you guys keep going in and out on my end. We're going to take a look into that. Appreciate it. Never mind. It sounds good now, she said. We got a follow-up. My bad. Something was definitely going in because all these comments just came in. Shout out Crowd Chant Chronicles in the building. Holy Shhh Podcast. What'd he say? It gotta be Bianca. And he also says facts. We are caught up. Sorry about that, people. But yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying that they were cooking in this match. You know, I was wondering where it was gonna go. I'm kind of glad it ended in DQ because I didn't want Melo to catch another loss. I didn't want Jimmy to catch a loss. But this was a really good match, man. They really put on the show before the DQ happened.
Definitely. Chuck?
I could talk until my face is blue, but I know Melo's not going to listen to me. But like the speech you say before matches, like that whole crap talking you do before matches, like save that until the end of the match. You know, like you're doing post-game interviews, pre-game, and then you go lose the game, but you've already given the post-game speech. Let's hold the speech until after the game. That way, if you win, if you win, you're allowed to talk crap. But if you lose, you just made yourself look even more of an ass.
It does make sense.
What about how
Jimmy logic there?
What about how Jimmy took his glasses at the beginning of the match? That was pretty funny.
Jimmy, man, he finding his way, man. But somebody mentioned this. I don't know if it was in our group chat or not, saying that he needs some new intro music.
That was in our group text.
Yeah. Jimmy, somebody work on Jimmy's new theme music. Got to get that together, man.
You know, the worst part is I agreed that he does need something, but actually, like, I was born a king, but he definitely does need a new song. That makes sense.
I like Jimmy's music.
Like, I like it, but it just doesn't fit him. But I like the song.
If it's heel Jimmy, not babyface Jimmy.
Right.
Maybe they should tweak it a little bit.
Definitely.
And he was looking like Jacob coming in to the match, talking on the way. I was like, okay, he must have been learning from Jacob. But
shout out Crowd Chant Chronicles. He says Jimmy is growing on me. Me too, man. I thought he was just an extra
Big
wheel.
Jim. Pause.
His gear today, everything coming together. Yeah, pause. I heard that. Man. Wow. Flag on the flag. But let's get to the next part of this segment. Solo finally makes his appearance after losing Tribal Combat in the Ula Fala to Roman Reigns, but he doesn't say a word. He just daps up his crew, walks off. But Jacob grabs the mic and set that Biznai on fire.
Yes, sir.
Until he was interrupted by LA Knight. But
Yeah.
like
Boo.
Mink says, numbers matter, and Jacob and Tama get the upper hand. That was until Braun Strowman comes out. But before him and the Samoan Werewolf could go at it, the right-hand man, Tama Tonga, calls him off. Chuck, your thoughts on this segment and Jacob's mic skills?
You know, sometimes in life, you just got to, I don't even know how to say this without sounding stupid, but if the quarterback drops that mother and you the running back, pick up the fumble and go, okay? Because I really like how Solo, every time he lifted the mic up, they booed, he put it back down. Like, I'll wait for y'all. Y'all been asking me what I thought and how I feel. Okay, well, every time I go to talk, y'all gonna boo me? Well, I ain't got nothing to say then. Drops the mic, walks off. And I like how Tama looks at Jacob, was like, go ahead. You the running back. Pick that mother love up. And Jacob came and ran that mother all the way to the, you hear me, to the house. Touchdown. And I would really love to square off between him and Stroh. I think I texted our group chat. Oh, sniz. Like, this is about to be it. And then Tama ruined the wet dream. Pause. He just ruined it like a wet dream. That's what I meant to say.
So
but they said it's gonna be
Braun Strowman, Jacob.
It's gonna be a main event though. They said that.
Okay.
Strowman versus Jacob at main event.
We will see. We will see. Shout out Chris LeClaire on YouTube. He says Tiffany Stratton first win in her career against Bailey. Yes, hell of a main event. We're gonna get to that. But Chris, what do you think about Jacob's mic skills tonight? But before we get to Chris, Ryan, your thoughts?
Man, I was hype. I was hyped when he grabbed the mic and he started talking and addressing the crowd, telling them to shut up. I was like, okay, he got it. I like, which I kind of knew, but I just like how he responded to the crowd, told the crowd he don't care if they boo or if they cheer. And then when that whole moment between him and Braun Strowman, it felt like how they did when how Solo pulled him out the ring when he was squaring up against Roman. I was like, they keep doing this to us. But yeah, I'm excited for that main event match.
Dope.
Before we continue, I would like to quote a line that he said. You think I'm crazy? Y'all thought I'm crazy? All y'all think I'm crazy? Y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
Chills.
He said he just getting started.
Shay React, Jacob's mic skills is fire, honestly. This man, I'm telling you, he's untapped potential right now, man. Untapped potential.
To me, that was the end zone celebration dance. When he did that grin, it was like, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. I was like, oh, dirty bird.
Chris LeClaire, he agrees too. Jacob Fatu, mic skills was fine. Yeah, nothing wrong with him at all. But next up, Motor City Machine Guns defeat Los Garza with Pretty Deadly gets involved and tries to help Garza, but it backfires. Pretty Deadly, they've been getting a lot of TV time lately. Motor City Machine Guns with the win. Ryan T, your thoughts?
I thought this was a good match as well. Los Garza looked really good. They had some pretty mean double team moves, like that cutter that he did when he flipped off the into the ring. What was that? Bertho flipped into the ring and landed that cutter. And then Motor City Machine Guns looked good as well. So I felt like Los Garza probably would have won the match had not Pretty Deadly got involved. But I think the tag team division, if like we made a joke saying that we think Shawn Michaels was involved in this, the tag team division, like the tag team matches, period, both of them, the men's and women's, they both look good tonight.
Yes, Shay.
They were clean. They had a clean finish pretty much for the most part. I think Pretty Deadly being on TV as much as they have been might be an influence of that too. Recognizing that now that they have 3 hours, they can include the tag division a little bit more and make it legitimate. So I thought this was a pretty good match.
Definitely. Any last thoughts on this Motor City Machine Gun?
Word to WWE. I understand it's 3 hours and y'all trying to get everything in, but as Jacob is walking behind going towards the back to hit the Motor City Machine Guns music, go to a commercial first, please. Like that just felt like it's to me it just dropped for a minute. Like we're on this high and it just here we go again. The match was great and it, bringing my expectations up. It was just originally I don't know why when you're on such a high, go to a commercial.
You for some reason be picky.
I'm saying WWE. This is to them because I'm on a high, and then it just kind of just dropped a little bit for me.
I see your point. Well, this next segment
that would be like Cody cutting one hell of a promo with KO, and as Cody's walking back to the back, Pretty Deadly's music hits. You're gonna be like, oh, y'all could have went to a commercial
yes,
first.
Boy!
Like, what is this?
Coming up,
walking.
How dare you compare yes, boy! How dare you compare Cody to these civilians? That man is the King Royalty World Champion.
And that's how I feel about Jacob Fatu. Is how you feel about Cody. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
don't hit nobody music after that. Go cut to a commercial, and then come back and have, the civilians talk.
I see what you mean. And next up, Kevin Owens. He hits the pop-up power bomb and gets the win over Ray in his hometown in front of his daughter, his granny, his uncle, his 5th grade teacher with the soggy enchiladas who used to call him Raymond during attendance. Que carajo! This man is a goddamn Hall of Famer. Then Cody comes to the rescue. All hell breaks loose. And once again, it takes the entire security in the building to clear him out. They're making Kevin just seem like it's anarchy. I like it, but you could go a little too far, man. How much security is needed for these two? Jesus Christ. Ryan T, your thoughts?
A moment of silence for the soggy enchiladas, though.
Soggy enchiladas.
God
damn.
Oh, man, I thought this was a really good match, too, man. Rey Mysterio, Kevin Owens having their first match. KO getting the win over Ray in his hometown, which I understand why. I understand he wasn't going to lose going into that match. But nobody signed the contract yet.
Oh, he making them.
I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know.
Next week
he gonna put them in like a cage, so they can't get to each
ring
other.
Next week. Shawn Michaels is gonna be the.
Yeah, no. I don't know what
that makes sense to me. What's going on with that? So what is he doing? The contract is what?
They can't fight each other before the match, basically. That's what.
Okay. So you gotta. Okay, I see. What
they signed a contract for the match, and then it's something in there saying that they can't fight each other.
They can't touch each other until the match. Okay. And this is happening when?
Next week.
Next week. Okay, so they got a whole week of destroying each other. Okay, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah. So that means contract signing. A table might get flipped, but nobody's getting put through it because they can't touch each other. So we'll see. Unless he do it beforehand. And then he signed it, which I could see that happening too.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was one of those contracts to where anything goes in the match, like because he said I don't want another repeat of last Saturday when y'all fought all over. I guess it is. Yeah, can't touch each other. You're right. I bet.
Man. But Ray getting the L in his hometown. That's some BS. That's a goddamn Hall of Famer. A Hall of Famer.
I will say one thing that I find funny. I'm really enjoying as mad as Kevin gets at these people and he rages out. He's wearing their merchandise. I don't know if that's like an extra slap of insult, but it's like he can't because he came out had a different shirt on. Then when he came to the ring to fight, he had on a
shout
Rey
out,
Mysterio shirt.
shout out, Mr. Know Your Wrestling and Fatherless 407, man. Y'all brothers pull up on us one day, man. We gotta talk that pro wrestling. But I saw y'all at NXT front row, killed it, man. Y'all follow them brothers, man. Great content, great. But my bad, Chuck, cut you off. What'd you say?
Oh, I just said Kevin wearing whoever he's fighting
Rey
merchandise
Yeah.
is killing me because I'm like, I don't know if it's like an extra insult, like I want to whip your ass with your merchandise, but it's like I just love it. Like I said, he came to the ring earlier, and then when he came out to fight, I'm like, wait a minute, is that a Rey Mysterio shirt?
Was the first time he did it when he wore the Dusty shirt, or was it Randy?
The Dusty shirt was
Randy.
classic.
No, first one he did was Randy. He had a Randy shirt on when he attacked Randy.
You're right.
Then he had the Dusty shirt on when he fought Cody. And now he's wearing. Then he wore the American Dream when he fought Cody again. And now he had on the damn Rey Mysterio. Like I said,
Kevin, wow, man, that's what I like about him, man. He give you a heel character where it's so good, you kind of like him. Like, damn, man.
Kevin is right.
Like you say, it's not Kevin's fault. You know, I'm feeling his side. It's not the brother. You know what the hell? Cody, my guy too. But anyway, enough about that. Next up, we got an out cold vignette with Charlotte Flair, the Queen, is returning to take her throne right before Royal Rumble. Chuck, you just look like you want to say something.
Was that a yacht?
It looked like a yacht.
Woo.
Queens ride on those.
Hey, yacht, looking like money.
Money.
Matter of fact, there's only one word to describe this promo.
Right.
Woo.
Right. Wait, she back there.
Hey, limousine riding, jet plane flying, looking like hey, what's that one song? It was like you your daddy. No, that's your daddy daughter, cuz.
See how you do it on the yacht. Andrade in the back cooking enchiladas that ain't soggy.
God damn it.
That ain't soggy. She know how to anyway. But anyway, Charlotte coming back. I'm telling you, I don't mind her winning Royal Rumble, man.
I'm wondering how the dynamic's gonna be with Andrade when she comes back. Are we gonna see Andrade winning more? What's gonna happen?
We shall see.
We don't know. We see Montez and Bianca, so who knows?
They're gonna be a
Shelly Flair is coming back with the district. Charlotte Flair. Shay. Shout out Matt the Duelist. Hey, what up though, brother? Appreciate you joining us all the time, man. One day you're gonna have to come on here as a guest, man.
You know what's gonna happen.
We got so many great people in the comments. Join us sometime, man. Yo, send us a DM. We'll shoot you the link, man. We do this every day, it felt like.
They're gonna stick Andrade on Raw with Penta, and he's gonna be in a tag team.
Yo, I don't mind Andrade with Penta doing anything together. That'd be amazing.
Andrade and Penta, Andrade coming out with the mask on, then Penta, and then when Ray Phoenix finally show up, it'll be a trio.
Okay, I got a question for y'all.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Will Penta be in NWO?
Hope not.
NWO.
Will Penta
LWO?
LWO.
Oh, okay.
Will Penta LWO?
I hope not.
He should not.
You said no,
but no.
We got a no for Ron.
I pray no. I pray no.
I say yes. Loser, $100, extra cash at the crap table, WrestleMania, this year. That's what we betting on. I think
he gonna kick out Rey Mysterio and become a heel.
Yep. I see it happen, man. I see it coming soon, man. WWE, you can't trust them, man. Not at all.
I want him to join Andrade.
Andrade would be nice.
And Andrade already left LWO, so that's perfect. Him and Andrade would be cool.
Gotcha. Oh, Shay cleaning it up from earlier. She said, I meant Charlotte. It made a autocorrect mistake. Thank you. I thought you were disrespecting the queen, Shay.
Woo!
I'm calling her Shelly from now.
Shelly Flair. Who's Shelly Flair?
Stop it, Ron.
Next up, though, Tiffany Stratton. Chris LeClaire was talking about this earlier. She hits the prettiest moonsault ever to defeat Bayley clean and racks up her first world championship defense victory. Chuck Jordan, your thoughts on them just having, before you get started, Shout out Fatherless. Said what's good. W, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for real, Fatherless. And Mr. Know Your Wrestling, Kevin definitely is the GOAT. But your thoughts on Tiffany Stratton's first title defense?
I enjoyed the fact that Roxanne did not get involved. I also enjoyed the fact that Wade Barrett kept saying she did not train for this match. She was too busy running around on Raw, too busy running around on NXT. She should have been focused on this match. And they kept saying, Tiffany's never beat Bayley. She's never beat. She just won clean. Because Pam was not prepared for this match. She's too busy running around her home state and flying to Orlando. You should have been training for this match if it meant that much to you, like Wade Barrett said. And like I said, I'm happy Roxanne didn't get involved because then it would be like, she only beat her because she got involved. No, Tiffy, she told you earlier, it's her time. Bayley, take this as a hint to get to the back. Even though I didn't like it at first, but I actually enjoyed the match. But I didn't like Pam running around on every brand. But I kept saying she should have been focused on just staying on SmackDown. But I do think that this was the right call to have her be her first win because it looked excellent.
Definitely. Ryan, your thoughts on the main event?
I feel like you have to build Tiffy up for this Tiffy versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Because if you're gonna believe it, you gotta build her up and she gotta win clean. I also like the fact that Roxanne was like, "What? I'm here to watch. I'm just here to watch. What are you doing? What you talking about?"
Right.
So now she gets to rub it in her face. Said that she couldn't even beat Tiffy and she was doing all that talking. So we probably gonna see Bayley on NXT next week. Or no,
but I know
probably
we
tomorrow.
are gonna see next week on NXT.
Who's that?
Bianca and Naomi versus Lash and Jakara.
Oof. Well, we get
so we might find out. We might find out who attacked Jade on NXT. That'll be wild.
That'd be wild, man. The cross promoting is getting incredible with all this news with TNA and the merger. It is a great time to be a WWE fan right now, man. A lot of things are looking up.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
What's that?
A Royal Rumble when it says, say his name and he'll appear. You know what's happening at Royal Rumble. You know what's going to happen.
I'm hoping
it might
for the
not be a
show-off.
spot for him, though. It's so stacked right now, man.
I'm hoping for the show off. Especially with this TNA WWE merger that's going on. If y'all haven't heard, breaking news.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm hoping
yeah.
What does it mean, though? What does the merger thing mean? Wasn't they already doing? Is this like?
No. Before
they just extended
had,
the contract, didn't they?
I thought they made it better because originally it was just all right. Well, we'll send you some people, you send us some people. But now I guess
I think it was just with NXT at first, and I guess maybe they're going to do some cross promotion with the main roster.
Yeah, what he said.
Man, I think they tricking us, man. They just repackaging something and sending it back to us. Anyway,
they probably like, all right, well, now that Jeff Hardy is sober, we'll send him back to you.
Shout out Maria. She says Jordan Grace is going to win the Royal Rumble and challenge Rhea. Take my money.
Not mad at that. I hope so.
Now, take my money. 1,000% I'm with Rhea Ripley versus Jordan Grace. Are you kidding me? Put the graphic, both of them up. Yes, no, vote in the comments. Amazing.
He said that. He says that for himself for later when he's editing.
Yeah, I did.
Now he's talking to the producer. He's talking to the producer.
He is the producer.
We're professionals with this right now, you know.
You're not supposed to look.
We're almost at our year anniversary, fellas. We're
not supposed to peek behind the curtain, man. It's the producers, man. It's the producers.
Have you not watched Chuck's Angels?
Coming soon too this Sunday. Look forward to it.
Have you not watched Chuck? What do I say? Back to you, Abe.
One more thing I want to talk about. If you guys haven't seen already, check out our cool segment. We got some clips and reels up. It's called Confessions. And all 5 of us, myself, Minx Mayhem, Ryan T, Chuck Jordan, and Coach DTM confessed when professional wrestling made us cry. If you haven't seen them already, check them out. You see Minx up there. She had The Undertaker's Hall of Fame speech. Coach DTM had Ultimate Warrior when he passed away after winning his Hall of Fame. But Ryan, can you elaborate a little more on who you picked? Shawn Michaels retiring, Ric Flair, how you felt when that happened?
When it happened, it was like real touching. It was like watching a mentor and a mentee fight, and the mentee, it was said the student became the teacher. It was like one of those moments, and he looked at him and said, "I'm sorry, I loved you," and super kicked him. And then after the match, gave him a hug while he was laying there. I was just like, even watching it back, I got a little choked up.
Yeah. Wait 1 second though. Soto619 says, I got a picture with Cody Rhodes at the show. Soto, this song's for you, brother. Okay.
My father said
enough of that.
when I was younger.
All right. We got flags. We got red flags. We got to calm down. Trademarks, copyright. Soto, shout out Soto. You was live tonight. But Chuck, your confession. Can you elaborate more on how you felt with the passing of Bray Wyatt?
He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole wide world.
Rock with me, Ron.
In his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole world in his.
Man, I thought you was gonna do a clip. My arm's getting tired. This nigga did the whole verse. God damn. All right.
I got the Firefly. That's what I was trying to get. Was the light.
Oh, damn. We called him late. That was late.
Good job, Ron. But no, because it was one of those things like he just came back, and he cut that one hell of a promo at the what was that? What did he come back at? I forgot which one it was.
Monday Night Raw. I think it
was.
No,
he came back at a pay-per-view.
At the end of one, Backlash.
But at the end of
like
it.
That.
Yeah. But cut an amazing promo, did the deep voice of that song, and then they opened the door, and then he had the Uncle Howdy finally teaming with his brother. Then he had the match with LA Knight that just with the creepy face, and you knew the story was going to get deep, better and better and better. It was more deep depth into his mind, and then he was sick and he passed.
Yeah.
And when they mentioned it on live TV, as much of a fan as I was, like he was currently one of my favorite wrestlers to watch. I felt like I lost it. Even as a grown man, I'm going to say this. As a grown man, I felt like I lost one of my heroes. And I just started crying.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that was an amazing moment. Maria, she's on here. She said, my moment was Macho Man and Elizabeth got back together at WrestleMania after losing retirement versus Ultimate Warrior.
Good one.
End of Survivor Series. Great one. Shout out Elizabeth. Maria in the chat.
Will you marry me? Amazing. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all one. I talked about it on group chat, but it was from my childhood when I was a kid watching. Was the Owen Hart superhero bungee cord snapping? We were watching that.
Oh man.
On pay-per-view when we saw him come down, and as soon as he hit the mat, the TV just went black. We was like, we paid all this money because like we had to pay a buddy of mine's mom to rent it for us. We all mad as hell. Like, what's going on? What's going on? The only for it find out the following night that he had passed away. We were like, cry like kids. Well, we was kids, 13, 14, cried our ass.
I was asleep. My dad came in the room and told us, "Hey, Owen Hart died." We was like, "What?"
Yeah, like I said, me and a couple friends, we had everybody chipped in. I think it was $5. We all chipped in $5. My homeboy's mom, she rented it for us. We all went down there, and shit was horrible.
Man, messed up, man. But hey,
what was yours?
Cody Rhodes and his brother Dustin AEW.
match.
After the brutal match, the speech ripped my soul out, threw it down the street, and I forever and ever to my dying days, I pledged my loyalty to one Sir Nightmareth of America, Cody Benjamin F. Rhodes. Forever my leader since that day.
His name's what?
Don't worry about it, peasant.
I thought it was Cody Martin Luther King Dream.
But anyway, a scale of 1 to 10, Ron T, what you giving SmackDown tonight?
I give it an 8. I give it a solid 8.
Solid 8. Chuck.
Let me recap real fast. Go on 9.
9 for Chuck. It was a great show. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Only reason it's an 8 to me because this 3 hours be feeling like it's
Yeah,
dragging.
that 3 hours. I was just about to say, I gave it an 8.8. Shout out 88. But yeah, that's what stopped it. Some things dragged a little, but it was overall a decent show, man. I like where the company is headed. I am not complaining.
I didn't mind 3 hours tonight.
Why they keep doing this to Apollo Crews though, man? We didn't.
We didn't even talk about that. Was genius.
They need signs and directions in the back where catering is. Hey, this boy is lost.
Keep our name out your mouth. I was like, are they Will Smith?
Right. Shout out Apollo Crews, man.
So Apollo Crews need to be in the back with a helmet on.
Right.
He was already in catering. They about to kick him out the building.
He was on his way back. No, he was on his way to catering. That's what it was. He's like, I heard they got some enchiladas that's not soggy, and then they got attacked.
We got Maria giving it a 9.5. Great rating. Shay reacts 8. We are all thinking on the same page, so we clearly all watched the same show. Maria said, don't understand what they are doing with Apollo. I don't understand it either. Don't understand it. They need signs. They need signs saying catering this way. I'm telling you, he's lost. He's lost. He's looking for those little crescent rolls wrapped around the sausages. They call them pigs in a blanket. And he's ended up on the damn.
Another match that they just announced, looking at online, is Tama Tonga versus LA Knight next week.
Tony Hayes got an 8. Yeah, Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga is underrated, man.
LA Knight, that's gonna be next week. Good match.
I saw that clip that they had with Triple H before Monday Night. Was it Monday Night Raw? Was it? That was Monday Night Raw when he was telling them about the hard camera to look at and giving them pointers and stuff. That's cool to see.
Yeah. But all right, next time you guys will see us, we got some things popping up every day. I mean, why do I
Sunday
explain all of this?
Sunday,
every day. Tomorrow, Sunday, Saturday. Catch me this weekend on my channel, ABE from DET, my Lions, going up against Washington Commanders divisional round.
Hold on. I'm
Washington, covering it all.
Washington, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me, Washington. Look at me. Y'all been training outside for a week. Why? We have a dome.
You're an idiot. Guess what?
I understood the pumping in the background outside noise because it is loud in Ford Field, but y'all are training outside for a team who has a roof.
You know what, Commanders? For that stupid thing, you know what just happened?
You just made
the list. Let's get out of here on that note. It's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Ron T, the Icon.
Still Chuck Jordan.
You guys have been tuning in to the Holy Shhh Podcast, and we out. Media.